How's it going? Welcome back to another morning here on the farm. I am so glad to be back at base. Dude, I went to the other side of the world to, one, set up one of these guys for teleporting to the beach easier, and two, to grab some logs. Wanted a little bit more of the softwood, but we had a slight overabundance of the exploding guys, and I almost lost my legs. It's been quite the trek, man. Holy crap, dude. So I have learned a couple things. One, exploding guys, I still don't like them. But two, if you fast travel using those points, I thought it was like one fast travel per each one of the posts. It's not. You can only fast travel once per day. So kind of sucks in that aspect. It should be one teleport per item you have out, right? I mean, it'll kind of make life a little bit easier. Get these put over here. Get Junior over here. Repair his legs just a tiny bit. And we'll talk about what we're actually doing for the day. I know, buddy. I know, man. You got mud in there. You got some rust. A little bit of sparks. It happens, man. It happens. We need a better way to repair him, right? At least 50% at once. Or maybe even all the way up to 100%. Even if it costs more on the resources. It would make repairs a lot easier. How's your arms? Not too good. Not too bad. But not too good. Almost done. Almost done. Two more here. So, what we're doing for the day is expansion on the base. So if you saw the last video, you would see how crowded it was in here. We got no space for anything. We got a ton of bronze. I mean, that's kind of cool. But we got no room for anything else. I need to find out too where to get the right? To get the other stuff, not the nickel. Is it 10? We need for making the bronze? Gotta figure out. Oh, there's a merchant. So the merchant leaves at night and comes back during the day. That is kind of cool. The thing that sucks is none of her stuff is like changing out, right? It's always the same stuff. And it's absolutely nothing that I want. So kind of disappointed so far. Maybe later on we'll get better resources or things to buy from it. But for right now, it's kind of like a waste of space at the farm. But anyways, need to find out where to get some more of the tin at. I'm not sure. So far, all I've seen is the single nodes. I haven't seen the blocks of it. Really need the blocks to mass produce this stuff. We'll see, man. We'll see. Empty you. Empty you. And a couple of the rare things. There we go, man. So quite a bit going on out here for the planning. Trying to get our stuff rotated for some mutated as well as some high yield ones. So all these are ready to harvest. I think I need to wait until the nighttime so I can sleep and get our bonus, right? From sleeping in the bed. We'll work on this, and that might be ready as well for the carrots, as well as the cabbage. We can roll all these over and see what we have for the crop plots, what we want to put down. But I went ahead and moved all of our storage out here. So this is kind of just random stuff for the grown stuff. And then all the bag over here is just seeds. I like how the seeds don't weigh anything. Very, very nice. So it kind of sorts out the storage a little bit. Keeps it outside here, away from base. And then there's more room in here to walk around without tripping on the bags all the time. It's not too bad, man. We are ready for one more of the milestones. That'll be for the next video. It's going to be the energy one, so kind of excited to see what we get with that. So in here, what we're going to do for the base, I'm kind of thinking leaving this like it is, right? Maybe change all the texture from wood to brick, kind of like how the brick looks. And that'll be the front part of the base. What for? No idea. Kind of thinking maybe just for our storage room inside there. And then what we'll do, I'm thinking kind of just removing the roof tiles here and there. I don't want to move this stuff around. Maybe expand the base by one tile, possibly two. Two might be too much. Too close to this. But at least go by one tile this way, one tile that way, and maybe come all the way down to like right here. And go a little bit taller than that. And have the same thing, just like a big, like a hall type workshop. And then do the roof the same as well. Maybe do this one all wood. And have our door coming out here. For this stuff. We should have enough room for right now for all of our items. Now the problem is going to be when we start the next video. We get our unlocks from the milestone. And we need more space. It's going to happen, dude. It's going to happen, man. Might need to move this guy as well. If we come out one more tile, let's go ahead and just do that now. We'll put this for the moment inside right here. The cool part about the clay is when you make it on demand, you don't need to worry about the timer because the assembler is instant. So keep everything for sand and then make the clay as we need it. Not sure if we need the sand for anything else. I mean, other than the concrete, which I haven't seen yet unlocked anywhere. It's not in here. Maybe that comes later on with a different milestone. Good possibility. Want to expand the farm as well today. We got all the stuff. Just need to make up some of the electronics, the window frames, and something else, I think. 3 pieces of bronze should expand the base to 10,000. Let's just demolish that. Actually, probably could have just relocated it to keep it with this. We'll put you... We want 2? I think 1's fine. You know what? Ah, man. What we should do today is go ahead and do the milestone because I think there's a new storage in there. If we're redoing the base, expanding our storage is a storage chest 2. And I'm not sure if it's going to be more than the barrel. I mean, it could be. What do we need to finish this last delivery? Yeah, see this one. It's going to open up so much stuff, dude. I don't want to build any of this today. I want to work on just the base itself. I mean, it's not really too much, to be honest with you. Stuff for looks, and then generator, fodder oven, and seed extractor 2. Let's do it, man. Let's just do it. Where's the one that I had ready for turn in? Oh, this one. Need some of the bronze frames. Let's make 4 more real quick. That'll be 4 minutes. We can start working on the frame of the base. Let that kind of get produced and then do the milestone. Alright, 4 of you. And then for the base upgrade, 5 of the frames, 5 of the parts, and electronics. That's what it was. So let's do those. 2 of these. 5 of those. And 5 more of those. And that'll be enough for the job as well as getting that upgraded. Might move where that's at too. Possibly, maybe. We'll see, man. We'll see. Alright, so you need to get moved. And then it's so many clicks to move stuff. It's kind of weird, man. Kind of weird. Put you right here for the moment. And move you as well. Just to be out of the way for sure. Then we need to remove that. And remove these. Alright, so that's good there. Now I think to replace everything here, we need to destroy it and then place it down. I think that's kind of how it works. So 1 more there. We could always expand it out a little bit more here too if we wanted to. Do 2 tiles and then expand it 1 more time. That might kind of be weird with the roof. I'm not too sure. Let's start small and kind of go from there. I mean, at the same time, I'd like to just do it all at once and not have to break the walls down, break the roof down, and redo it. But this might be enough space. Now, I'm curious too. Once we get down here, how is that going to clip in with the terrain dropping down? You know what I mean? Blocked. It's probably because of the slope, right? Surely it's not because of this. Oh, maybe it is. Keep forgetting. Need to pick it up by hand and not... There's not an auto for the character itself. Like the mech is. Do we want to... Yeah, let's come out one more. I think it'll be fine. There should be plenty of room, I think, for our workshop, right? At least right now. It's about as far out as I wanted to go anyways. I might need to kind of remove this tree. Yeah, let's not go out any further this way. Because of this. I don't want to move this. I kind of like how it is. Alright, so for the walls... Do we want to do windows here? That's a door? Okay. Learn your parts, just say. Just saying. I do like how they're all one-sided, right? There's no front and back on these. Ah, man. Makes life so much easier. For the door, we'll do this guy right here. We'll do some stairs. There we go. And that'll go outside of that. Out here? Dude, I really want some pillars, man. Why is there no pillars? Might be later on. If you know, let me know. Is there pillars later on in this game for unlocks? Oh, wait. Well, never mind. Now I know. So what we'll do... Kind of changes everything. Because most things only need an overhang, right? They don't need walls and stuff. How does that look down here? It's fine, it's fine. So some things like the paint we can put outside and not have to worry about having it inside. We'll do a roof right there. Like our back deck. I like it. Okay. Get some walls. Getting towards nighttime already. What I think we're going to do, this will be higher than that base. So inside here, yeah, right? That was kind of a rocky start, just saying. And it's gone. But inside here, it might be tall enough to have an indoor balcony for our bed. Possibly, maybe. We'll see, we'll see. Wrong one. So walls here. I kind of want mainly walls just for having a place to put stuff, right? Do windows on the front, of course. Right there. We need another door directly across here for getting out to that stuff. Let's sleep. Roll the day over. Oh, wait. I can't. Where's the mech? I need to water my plants so they actually grow. I think everything will be ready for harvest if we get one more set of water in. Where we at? Where we at? Almost forgot, man. Alright, so what I've worked out for watering is doing them this way. As far as it'll go, it's a little bit easier than doing it short ways. So using quite a bit of water. I want a sprinkler system, man. You know? Make life a little bit easier. Alright, so I think we're ready to harvest. So this will be all nitrogen. This one will all be nitrogen as well. And we'll have phosphoric over here. These guys are not fully grown. I mean, they're kind of getting some sprouts on them. Can we actually harvest these now? Not yet. Almost, almost. Okay. I hope we don't have to replant these every single time. Hopefully this over a couple days, they'll regrow and have that permanently here a base for doing our painting and stuff. Not sure how much we'll actually use it, but it'd be kind of nice to have it here all the time. Alright, buddy. Actually, turn off your spotlight. There we go. A guy wants to sleep without a light with the power of the sun shining in. So much space, dude. So much space. These walls will get removed as well, I think. They kind of just open up the whole base. There we go. Day 44. Alright, so first things first. Let's check on the crops. They are ready? Yeah, that's what I like to see, man. Alright, so we got a use for all these, I think. One of the jobs requires a mutated. Harvest these up real quick and see where we're at in life. I like how you get one full swipe, does a whole row. Makes it super fast. Now, I'm not sure why we would use the vacuum over this. Oh, that one was already. It's fine, man. It's fine. Alright, 2 more here that are straggling behind. So almost 300 of the berries, all high yield from 1 row. I mean, it's not too bad, really. We are up to where we need like 500, though, for the current missions. So, I mean, it does scale pretty high. Drop all these off. We're kind of set. Oh, a seed, too. There we go. I don't think we can actually replant anything, either. I'm only planting them when we got 150 of the seeds of each kind, because that's 1 full row, so makes it easier for keeping all of the soil the same flavor. I mean, for the most part. So back to building. We got the other door here. Let's do a few windows. Oh, it's offset, that's right. Let's keep this in line just for our... Oh, wait a minute. Maybe that needs to be in line. It doesn't have to be. We could just do 1 more row of foundations. Right? Nope. Do it like that. That kind of works. And this should be open, I think. Possibly. Maybe 1 more wall here. 1 there. And then leave the opening here to go out. Maybe a half wall. We'll see. That's for part of the structure to deal with later. So remove you. And you. Trying to think how we want to do this. Remove these. Actually, you know what? Let's leave those. You'll see why in a minute. Wrong one. 26. And I think that was a short wall. Alright, leave that like it is. Remove you. So we can't build on it like that. I don't think we want to go this tall, do we? Let's try it and see. Oh, wrong button. Happens, dude. It happens. I didn't do any testing off camera. Usually for my builds, I do a little bit of testing to see how the mechanics work, but I didn't. So we'll kind of see what happens. Now for this... solid wall? Let's do a half wall. And then we'll do some of... these. Okay. Now, let's do some testing with the pillars. How do they look for a frame? We need a half one. Do they have a half one? Please have a half one. So 26 and 26. Okay, we don't have a 45. We absolutely do. Okay. So half and normal. Look, dude. Some games get it right, okay? This one definitely did with having all the proper parts. You got full size, you got half size. Different angles. Or different, yeah, different angles. Look at that, dude. Fantastic, man. Don't really line up perfectly, but looks very nice. Looks kind of short, to be honest with you. But it looks good from this side. Storage room. Workshop. Now, all of the equipment parts, right, like this, will still have its own storage. When I say storage room, I mean just barrels like this that'll have all of the random stuff in it that we have, right? Now, for the opening going out here, we'll probably do the same thing. A 1x1 here, 1x1 here, and have it kind of just framed off, I think. Alright, so some of those, for the roof up here, these are 26, right? We want to keep the same angle. Half ones. And does it matter if we build with a half instead of a full? I'm not sure how the piece count affects things in this game with potential lag later on. You know what I mean? And then what we need to do is this, I think. Wait. One here, one there. That should be the same. So right here, nope, right here is the center of that. Bird's eye view. Oh, we're going the wrong way. Okay, look, dude. But that should be fine. Little building out front. Big one in the back. This will all be brick. And that'll be all wood. I kind of like it. Give me a second. Let me fix this, dude. It's always something, man. It's always something. We got it to work properly, too. That's a thing. You know, I didn't need to really take down this whole thing like I did. Because only a couple parts needed to be changed out. But there we go. It is in line with this one. I like it. Alright, so for the roof itself, we need one more high back here. It might be kind of too tall, but at the same... Junior. Stab it. Why is it... Don't be weird, man. Don't be weird. At the same time, we kind of need it tall for it to look the same as the front and not be too close to the other roof. Again, it'll give us room to have our bed up top and kind of out of the way. We can do some decorating up there as well for the cozy items, so... Will you stretch all the way across? Absolutely. Let's get down from here. Do some extra supports under the bottom part. Perfect. I don't think we need these out here any. There we go. Now outside here, I'm not sure how to start this. Maybe we need to start it with some walls? Or will beams work? It's up against the building. Why does... Oh, we're out of... I was saying, why does that one sound different? Needs some more hardwood. Not a big deal. Let's get Junior over here. I need 2 mechs. Just saying, dude. We need 2 of them. So I can have one over here and one always back there. Make life a little bit easier, you know? So these are ready. Let's grab our stuff from these and see if they'll actually start growing some more. I kind of hope they do, dude. If so, it'll be good for one, the paints, but two, good for decoration. They look fantastic, man. Cannot walk over those like you can the fence. So give me all these. Get all these chopping up. That might be enough for our building. Let's grab some of the regular wood as well. And then I need to see, I think we got enough stuff for the clay for the front building. Shouldn't take too much, I don't think. I don't hope. I want to see about some small signs as well when we do our storage to see about actually labeling what is what. 2 more. Perfect. Does that stick out of the back? Barely. Okay. That's not too bad, man. Alright, so let's finish building these. We will take those all the way down, and we might do some along the floor here too. Just for looks. Oh, because I was like, why is it not working? We didn't have the end piece. Might need one here in the middle for support. Possibly. What I'm thinking is, will these actually add support? Add some looks. Not sure if it actually adds support. Can't really do it here because of the window. I mean, we could. If we move this window over here. Science. Absolutely. Okay. Oh, there's a small one, too. That's fantastic, dude. Little baby one. Okay. We want the big one, though. I like it, dude. I like it a lot, man. It's nighttime already again. Alright, one of those. One of these. And one of the large ones. Perfect. Okay, let's get some sleep. Roll the day over. Have some daylight out. Actually, before we do that, if we do this, let's see how it looks from the outside. Okay, looks like an actual definitive border for the foundations. And then inside, since we got so much room, I wanted to use these on the top. Oh, there's still a border too. You can still barely see it. That's gonna look super nice, dude. Okay, let's get a nap in real quick. So we're gonna need a lot of wood. I think it's regular wood for the floors. And then the hardwood is just for the beams, I think. Possibly. It is. Okay, that kind of works out. Let's do this now. Nope, not you. The big one. And how's that going to be for going outside? Okay, we don't trip. Now, once we move the stuff from in here into here, we'll do the wood as well on the floor. Looks a lot better than the stone. Junior. I was kind of hoping to have a better looking foundation, but at least you can stack these and have them clip in. Make it look like proper floors. All the equipment will be up a little bit higher too, I think. Which kind of sucks, but I mean, is what it is. Let's do out here too. Again, not a fan of the mossy stone. Alright, so we need some more wood. We have a good mix of normal wood and the hardwood. Let's grab a little bit of stone. Get that going because the roof requires some stone as well as some wood. Now I think when we do painting, we might just paint the tiles like fully black, possibly. We don't have very much black paint, though, is a thing, too. I didn't think about that. Junior, look, buddy. I need to see what we need to make the paint actually black. So far, we've only got the red and the blue. Now, I'm sure there's more colors to make that happen. Oh, yeah, there's a ton that we're missing. We need gray. Oh, it's used in. Never mind. It's used in. So we need a black color flower to be able to do that. White, yellow, blue, and red. Okay, so that's the main colors there that we have. Sapphire blue, that's what we need. Okay. Need to find the rest of these. 3 more that we need. Actually, do you have the other ones?
Hey there. What will it be?
Appearance? No. Blueprints? No. And why does it say blueprint? Oh, because it's how to build these. Okay, look, man. I was thinking these are actual parts. There's the shutters there. That's the blueprint to build these things. I looked at it wrong in the last video. Okay, okay. So we definitely want the shutters.
Deal.
It's all glass stuff. I don't care about the glass. So these are new. A counter and a counter with a sink. Okay. We want some paints. There's the red and the blue that we already have. Found those in the world. That's new. Woodwork engine. See with the windshield. That whole set is. Okay, so eventually it does change out what you have in here for the offer. Okay, still don't have any of the other paints.
Bye now.
It kind of works, so we've got the shutters. Which, speaking of that... Fantastic, dude. Wait. Easy. Cooperate. We got a lot to get done. We're already pretty far into the video. Looks so much better, dude. They look kind of plain without anything on them, you know? Can you... Thank you. Not be weird? I like how you can put them on the inside, too, if you want to. Not sure why you would, but... It's kind of a cool, cool option, you know? Options are always good in games, dude. Whether they make sense or not, right? Everybody has their own idea what they want to see for their base. And it's all of them. While we're on this subject, let's see about the doors. We got this one. And a door with a window. For that, we need some glass. Now, for glass, I think we can make it inside the assembler, right? We're going to need 3 of them. 1. Yeah, 2, 3. We cannot make glass yet. Is that made in here? We can make glass. Some sand and some wood. Okay. Let's just do 3. That's going to be a few minutes. So what I'm going to do is finish this roof real quick. Super simple. Just going all the way across. I'm going to put this setup right here. And I'll see you back in a few minutes and we'll kind of work on this. What I want to do is have the same slope like we have on this. On the front. On the back here. Kind of keep the whole theme the same if we can. Kind of see how it works out. Alright, so all that we're missing is a little bit of stone and a little bit of wood. But look, dude. If you're building something like this, to save your own sanity if you're running low on it like I am, what you want to do is build the walls first. You can't really do the little slopes if you do the roof. So I went ahead and I pre-built the whole roof over to here and tried to do this wall and had to tear down the whole part of the roof. So it's a thing, man. It's a thing. All right, let's do this. Drop down. Get out of build mode. What we need is all of this. I might need some more stone for the day. Get some of these going. And I think the hardwood we might be okay on. I have to see how that works out when we start the floors inside. And we need some of this. And we got a small little forest over there, so the regular wood's not a problem. It's a hardwood, dude. There's a lot of it below base, but look, man. To go down there, super simple. Jump off the side. Coming back up, you gotta go way over that way, or go way over this way. So it's quite the task. What I'm thinking is over here by the beach. Stop it. Where I set up the second farm. There's a lot of the hardwood around. I might set up one of these sawmills as well as the crusher over here. Run all this stuff through it and bring it over here for storage. Might be a little bit easier that way. And I'm thinking as well, what we might do, once we start on the loft part upstairs, is get some of the glass. And do some glass tiles maybe for the roof. We gotta buy the blueprint, I think, from the trader that just left. And change some of these out for glass. Might add some extra light in the base. That's the rest of the wood right here. Let's do one more set of the stone as well. Wait. We had one. There we go. Grab the rest of you. That's all of the stone. Okay. We've gone through a ton of the materials today for sure. Almost. Take a nap as well. Roll the day over. Is that it? One more. I didn't see my arm over there. It's kind of weird. I was hoping to use some of the softwood today, but not really anything for it. Can we do this from down here? Can do it from here, though. Does it take too long? I wish there was an autocomplete on this, so we didn't have to go back and fully finish it. You know, you can turn it on or off. That would be kind of nice. It is nice to stage your base out, though. I think up here we'll do all glass for the most part. Again, we need to get the blueprint from the trader when she comes back in the morning. Gravity, it's a thing. One more. There we go. The shell is done. I like it. It's kind of close to this, but, I mean, it's fine, man. If we build all the stuff kind of close, then it won't look out of place. It'll look kind of normal. We need something else over here, though. Maybe change this around some. Turn it to match this. Let's sleep. Let's roll the day over. It's going to be so nice spurting out and not having everything so cluttered. It is such a pain off camera trying to get anything done. Especially with all the seeds. It is so much of them, you know? So while we're talking about it, let's rotate you over here. Okay. That's a little bit better. Trader there, mech over here, and plenty of room on the side. So, this is all good. We need some steps on the outside. Need the half ones. Wrong button. That'll work there. Let's get our door sorted out. I think we got the glass. Now we got some new stuff unlocked whenever the glass was made. And that's going to be a lens and some glass bottles. I'm not sure what the lens is for. It's right here. Clear lens. A pinpoint energy focus. So might use that later on for the power stuff that we get unlocked. So what we want is some of these. Let's have it open that way. Same with this one. And this one we need to remove. Not that we ever use it, but this one will open that way. Okay. It's not like fully clear glass. It's got the weird wavy look. I mean, that's totally fine. Changes it up some, you know. Keeps people from peeping in. Huh, Junior? Doesn't have any eyes anyways. Just saying, dude. Just saying. Okay. So anyways, in here, we're moving along. What we'll do up top is let's get some of the 1x1s. And what we'll do, 1, 2, 1, 2, glass, glass, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Do glass up there. What we'll do, keep it all the same. 2 glass right there. That'll let sunlight in. We need a blueprint from this guy. And that should be a 1x1 on the glass wall.
Hola. See anything you like?
I'm not sure why we would need these. Maybe to have a terraced base? Please tell me you have it. Oh, you do. Okay. So 1x1. We'll buy you. And I'm not sure if we want to do some glass on the very top. I'm kind of thinking. Oh, wait. Oh, that's not a regular one. It's like, what is an outer 26? We just need this one.
Nice choice.
And in case she changes her stock, let's buy the 45 too. So for the glass parts... Oh, that's right there in the thing here. 1 glass. Dude, I like it when build parts are not like 40 pieces of glass for 1 wall. It's, man, saves so much on the headache, you know? We'll do 10 here. We'll do 10 over here. Okay, do your thing. 1.5 for each one. So, while that's kind of smelting up, before I finish the flooring, let's try to get this sorted. And what I'm hoping is... So kind of line up there and not look too weird. What we could do... So it's not all the same. Right? Variety is a good thing. Let's do this part in clay. Because don't forget the front of the base. We're changing all those walls out to be brick. This can be blue. And this can be brick to match the front side. So half one's here. These. Getting confused. Give me a second. The brain does stop processing things every now and then. Okay, that'll work out. Let's get rid of this one tree real quick. It's kind of bugging me. We need some of the hardwood anyways, I'm guessing. Alright, so. This. Move this one as well. The goal is to have a nice view of our waterfall, okay? Super nice, dude. Super nice, man. I didn't want to build by it because when you build right on something, you can't exactly see it that well, you know? Plus, I'm trying to change up how I usually do things. So instead of building right on it, we'll build away from it. Going directly into here. We're going to need it anyways. I can see it now. Okay, yep. That thing. Oh, wrong one. That's why. Look, dude, it happens, man. They need to be different colors. We might paint these to change it up some. And while we're down here, let's fix this. All the way down. That doesn't need one. And then we need some of the horizontals. Kind of caps the whole thing off some. If you've seen my building in games, you know that I really like borders around different pieces, right? Like the foundations and the floors and the walls. Kind of adds a little bit to it. Instead of having it just plain like this, you got a nice little border that sticks up barely higher than the rest. And it looks fantastic, man. Super glad that happened. Oh. We have a half piece? No! This happens in every single game, dude. Every single game. There's not a small little corner piece for right here. Right? So this is already a half, right? It's a 1x1. What we need is a quarter piece for right here. Or have it to where it'll snap to the door and go this way to hide itself. Ah, man, every single game's like that. Not sure why that one little detail is always left out. What we might do, speaking of the pillars and stuff, we might do corner post too. That's done. I deleted one on accident right there, I think. This corner here. Okay, so this whole side should be done. Let's see how the corner posts look. Should we do a thicker one? That's the same size. Is it? It is. It's just a little stubby one. See, that's what we need. A little short one for by the doors. I got a long one, too. That's a 2x2. Okay, that kind of works. So wait a minute. 2x2, 1x1. Hey, the other one's a half one for up there. Okay, okay. Making progress. I know. We'll get the roof done here soon. Probably whenever it starts to rain. Always support your stairs. Just saying. So we need one right here, too. So many clip points. Maybe what we'll do is just the normal size ones. And maybe from the inside as well. It's kind of weird. Too many clip points. And then start it off right there. That's good. And one more here on the corner. Perfect, dude. Let's do right there, too. Just for some support, right? I know. Don't yell at me. I know. Didn't forget. Kind of did. Just a little bit. Alright. So in here, that's going to look super weird. If we go up one more to match the roof, what we could do let's remove these. I like these windows. We might do some of these back here instead of the shutters. We'll see. We'll see. Gonna get this sorted out first. We need the 45. We need the 40. The 45. Don't forget the inside is going to be, or the front side is going to be the brick anyways. Kind of like a transition, I guess, in between this side and that side. So I'll be brick, and then we can still have the border on the outside. And it looks fine here. Kind of need to do it right there, too. We'll leave that, though. That's fine. That's fine. All right, so. I don't know, man. We're all over the place. It's a way that we build, okay? So we want some walls. How big are the windows? Oh, we have to do windows. I thought the windows were going to be ginormous, right? Okay, we need to... How do we want to do this then? Like that. Perfect, dude. Perfect. Looks super nice. Junior. Grow somewhere else, man. Now, hold on. Is the 1x? Okay, it is. Same size. We could do 2 of these. Widen it up. Kind of want to keep it the same, though. This has got 2 on the border, so that one does 2. Let's do it like this. That'll kind of work. Ginormous. I like it, dude. Have the balcony probably on this backside here. And that'll be for the bed, decorations. And it might be tall enough to have a small little place that comes out on the roof to overlook that. Like a little balcony. Possibly. Maybe. Let's sleep. We'll get the backside over there done. And maybe kind of call it on this video. And then we can do all of the moving and stuff in the next one. I want to upgrade our bases. Or not the base. Oh, yeah, the base. Like the perimeter. We should have all the parts. I can't count. And habits, dude. Look, it's not my fault. Let's board this way. So, a little bit more science. What I'm thinking is, when this upgrades, it's double the size. The problem is, it's double the full size. So this won't go double this way. It'll be a lot less. I'm guessing probably... Oh, that's right. We're outside the bubble. It'll probably go to about right here, is what I'm guessing. Where the edge of this rock is. Because as you get a bigger circle, the diameter doesn't go out further, right? Because of the general area. Might be wrong. Might be confusing myself. Might be making absolutely no sense. It happens. I'll learn to live with it. Hello? Did we not build the 2... Oh, we need electronics, right? Okay, look. Might have been operator error. Absolutely was. Okay, so that's done there. Send out this one delivery. Wanted to save it for a whole video by itself. I mean, it's fine. We're not going to build the extra stuff. Now we need some more frames, I think, for the upgrade itself. Or did we build enough? We got enough. Okay. Give it a second. Right into the sun. Give it a second. There we go. +6 on the power limit. Some new build parts. 28 things altogether. Energy. I'm excited. So, upgrade. Now, does that upgrade both of them? Because we have the one here, and we have the one down by the beach. Or is that an upgrade just per individual unit? That could get very expensive for doing upgrades. So how far does the... Okay, not even as far as I thought. Close. I was thinking right about here. So that goes quite a ways down here into the bottom part. Yeah, down there by those guys. Okay. By the time we're done upgrading, we might actually be able to build over there by the waterfall. I'm just saying, dude. Just saying. New recipes. That's for the seed machine, right? Okay, we were not going to look at that stuff today. That'll be for a different video. Let's check the mech real quick for the power limit. We'll finish our little bit of building and call it a day. I got a lot of stuff to stock up on in between videos. Mainly the woods and the stone. I'll try to get some of the seeds out for the hardwood. I put you up there, buddy. $56. 437% on the fuel consumption. It goes super, super fast. But that is not too bad. Now we got some new tool speed, tool range, fuel efficiency. Oh my gosh, we need that. So it reduces the fuel or the mech's fuel consumption by 3%. So we'll put that on the engine itself only. And I think on there now we just have some of the plating for the armor, so 6% less. I mean, it's better than nothing, you know. Lock on targets. Increases the maximum seed shooter lock on targets by 50. Okay. Still not sure what that means. It requires some of the red crystal that we can build right now. Throwing strength. That'd be kind of nice. Throw strength too by 10%. That's very nice for getting around. Water efficiency. Dude, there's so much stuff, man. So much stuff. Okay, look. We're building one thing. Because I'm going to use it off camera. And I don't want to forget. So we need the engine. That'll help out. Alright, so. Double check the trader.
Come on up and take a look.
Do you have anything new? Main thing we're looking for is some of the paints, and I don't see anything new so far. Hammock's new. Stack of books. Food for your brain. It doesn't say decoration. Teddy bear. So as we level up, more stuff gets unlocked. Okay. Kind of makes sense. Kinda. Little bit. Okay.
Come back whenever you like.
I will, thank you. So, before we go, we need to change that to stone. Finish the border here. And then do the roof on the back. We're going to start with the roof on the back. It's been bugging me we haven't finished it yet. It seems like, though, for the most part, Junior, they've thought about most things for building, which is nice because it's kind of a building game, right? It's a nice, relaxing game. Can you please? Holy crap, dude! Thank you. But yeah, it's nice to see all of the extra build parts. Okay, that should be the whole frame totally done. Let's do the roof. Should be super simple. Should be. Doesn't mean that it will be. So we need the 26. It's a glass one. Could do glass. Nah, let's keep the sun off of our face, man. So this should work. Hopefully it doesn't look too weird. Is this a normal one? It is. Is it? It is. Okay. Halfway done. Start down here. I like how the bottom side overhangs a little bit. And speaking of that, we need to do an overhang on the front side too. I like my overhangs, man. Keeps it from looking like super square, you know? Now for this, we'll just do some of the stone ones. Don't need a window there. The stone looks good with the colors, contrast in it. Let's do a slight little overhang. Some railings. Safety first. And this side should be done as well. No. Fantastic. I like it. I like it a lot, man. It's not too bad, dude. I want this look down there for the foundation. You know? So railings. Some of these. Do we have a different one? Absolutely not. Junior, don't be weird. It's been a very, very long day. So out here we'll put stuff like the paint machine. Not sure what else, but little things like that. And that way it's still covered. I like how it requires a roof, but it doesn't require walls. Makes life so much better, man. So much better. I don't think we need the roof or the railings anywhere else, right? All right, so we need to go here. Go there. I think we got enough of the clay, hopefully. And this shouldn't break anything, I don't think. For the most part, should be a simple swap. It's going to be the windows. We got a lot of windows. Now, removing the windows, is that going to drop the shutters? Okay, you can't place it without changing it out. It does. Okay. Not a big deal. Kind of figured that was going to happen. Would have been nice if they give you like a 2 or 3 second delay before it breaks. That way you could throw the new wall up before that happens, you know? Give me that back, man. Super expensive. I like how there's no damage if you stand on the fire. Just saying. Let's not talk about this. Okay. Is that? Absolutely. The door's going to do the same thing, I think. Once we pick it up. Okay. Actually, the door should stay. It does, okay. So the problem's going to be... Oh, man, the roof. I'm going to have to pick half the roof up to... get the walls in. Nope. So this one. That one. Please work. It didn't before. It tries to clip all over the place. I mean, that one worked. Okay, that's not too bad. When I was doing that backside, when I built the whole roof, I couldn't get it to clip properly. I think what you have to do, if you look at the tile below it, it'll clip to the top side of it. I think it's kind of how it works. Need to change this out. The range is pretty nice as well for your reach when building. I don't like the bottom side here. That foundation just looks so super ugly. So, quick overview. Little brick. I like how we got our beginning base, and it's still there. It's just tied into the other one. Now what we'll do, Junior, if we need to expand again, which we might, we're going to come this direction right here. What we might do is keep the same design, how the roof is, but flip it. So it'll go big side here, little side there, going this way. Now we should be able to tie those roof parts in with this, I think, with all the extra Weird stuff. I hope so. Possibly. It should work out. Looks like they got all the stuff. We got 26 inners and outers. That's the main thing that you need for that. And you got the 45s, of course, as well. Got our windows up top. Little balcony on the backside. Tell you what, before we go, while it's nighttime, let's get a few lights out. Now we've got the floor lamps. I don't want to set too many out because we've got a lot of stuff we need to put in here first. I want these on the back side, though. On the outside. Something else, too, in this game, I've noticed, versus, like, Winrose, the little bit of flicker doesn't affect the FPS. That was a bad thing we had in Winrose. I mean, they're still working on that. Not sure how that game's doing, but that was a huge issue, was the lag, man. You couldn't have hardly any lights out. So for right now, what we'll do, place down a few of these on the inside, and we'll move them if we need to. Turn off snapping. We'll do one more, we'll just say right here. That'll work out for now. Now don't worry, we are going to have a fireplace. The fireplace will probably go either up in the loft. Might look kind of weird, but against maybe the back wall. Or possibly in here. Maybe one for each. Kind of see how that works out. Yeah, come in base. That's blue. Should we change that over as well? Nah, it's going to look weird. Leave it like it is. You got some of the inside of that room on this side. And you got some of the inside of that room on this side. So that kind of works out. I like the blue and the gray. Come through. We'll have our loft over there for our sleeping. All the workstation stuff down here. And a little bit more on the back side. Dude, well, not too bad of a day, man. I'm happy with it. It's going to be super nice. Expand for a little bit. We'll probably still don't have enough room, but it's how these games usually work. Next video, we'll get the frame done, start moving stuff around, get it moved in. Video after that, we'll work on the power. Depends on how much stuff we have to build and what all it unlocks. And we'll kind of go from there. However, we are going to leave this one here. Hope you enjoyed the video. As always, thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.